Every recipe for Eggs Benedict on the internet uses a shortcut Hollandaise sauce, and it's why yours keeps breaking. We're going to start this recipe by poaching our eggs. If you've never poached an egg before, don't let it intimidate you. It's much easier than it looks. To begin, fill a deep pot with about a gallon or 3.8 liters of water. Then add 1 tablespoon or 15 grams of salt and 2 tablespoons or 13 milliliters of distilled white vinegar. Bring the water up to a very low simmer. You don't need aggressive heat to poach eggs. And in fact, too much movement in the water is going to work against you here. While the water comes up to temperature, crack your eggs into separate cups or ramekins. The most important thing in this step is keeping the yolks intact. If one breaks, set it aside for another use and grab a fresh egg. Once the water hits that gentle simmer, lower each egg into the pot one at a time. As soon as the egg enters the water, the whites are going to spread out into wispy strands, and your first instinct will be to think you've ruined it. That's completely normal. Let the egg simmer for 3 to 4 minutes, depending on how many you're cooking at once. You're looking for whites that are fully set and yolks that are only partially set. The yolk should be thickened but still flowing. When the eggs are ready, lift them out of the slotted spoon or spider and drain off as much water as possible. Lightly blot them with a paper towel and set them aside. Now we can move on to the Hollandaise. Start by combining 3 tablespoons or 45 milliliters of white wine vinegar with a half a teaspoon or 1 gram of lightly crushed black peppercorns in a small saucepan. Place the pan over medium heat and reduce the liquid until the pan is almost dry. Once reduced, pour 3 tablespoons or 45 milliliters of water into the pan, then strain the liquid through a fine mesh strainer into a heat-proof bowl, leaving the peppercorns behind. With the reduction strained, whisk in 4 egg yolks one at a time, fully incorporating each one before adding the next. The constant whisking is critical here. It keeps the yolks from scrambling on contact with the warm liquid. Now we need to get a pot of simmering water going. This is the most important part of the sauce. You want to see little to almost no activity in the water. Just steam rising is enough to cook the eggs. Once your pot is up to the simmer, place your bowl on your pot to create a double boiler and whisk continuously. You're looking for the mixture to thicken and form ribbons that fall off the whisk. While you're whisking and you notice the eggs are starting to curdle along the sides or bottom of the bowl, pull it off the heat immediately, let it cool, and then return it. As soon as the whisk is leaving clear trails in the mixture, take the bowl off the heat and set it on a folded towel to keep it stable while you work. From here, slowly stream in 2 1/4 sticks or 255 grams of cooled melted butter, whisking constantly the entire time. As more butter emulsifies into the yolks, you'll watch the sauce build body and gloss. Once all the butter is in, finish with salt, white pepper, and fresh lemon juice. The exact amount of each depends on your sauce, so add a little, taste, and adjust until it's balanced. To finish the dish, heat a pan over medium-high heat and lightly grease it with oil. Lay your Canadian bacon in the pan and cook just until the edges are crisp and the surface picks up some color. While the bacon is in the pan, this is a perfect window to split, toast, and butter your English muffins. Now, it's time for the best part, the plating. To do this, place your muffin and bacon down, your poached eggs on top, and finishing with the beautiful Hollandaise sauce. And that's it. That's a classical Hollandaise made with no shortcuts. If you'd like to make this with homemade English muffins, the recipe's right up here. Other than that, I'll see you on the next recipe.